You being your authentic self is going to make people hate you. Okay. Take it from me. I've been creating on TikTok for 4 months now, consistently, at least 10 videos a day, trying to do something that I actually cared about. And most importantly, I've been trying to find my own voice online as a creator. That was my whole purpose with this. I got fired from the Spicy Dance Club where I was working. And I said, you know what? We ball. I'm going to go all in. Um, I'm going to be broke. I'm going to be stressed. I'm going to be not taking care of myself. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be struggling, but I'm still going to be creating and I'm going to still be finding my voice. And that's what I did, I guess. Did I win something doing this? I think I did. I'm the flawed villain. I'm currently enemy number one on TikTok, it feels like. If you're scared to use your voice online, or if you're scared to use your passions, if you're scared to be yourself, and if you're scared to live your life the way that you want to live it, this video might be for you. Hopefully this inspires you to keep going, even if you get thousands, maybe even millions of haters. You have to still keep going and you have to still keep creating. And you also can't forget why you started doing this and why it matters to you. When I first started creating content online, it was years ago and it didn't really go anywhere because I was still kind of half-assing it. I was still kind of scared to create online. I was still scared to be myself. I was still scared to use my voice. I was reading like scripts that I would write. I mean, I still kind of have a script for YouTube a little bit. I do like a kind of an outline for it. But before it was very scared. Okay. My TikTok kind of turned into my journey of finding my voice so that I can speak about things that I care about. And so I can be myself online and not be afraid of being judged or not liked and showing people that I am flawed and that's okay. I'm not a perfect person. I don't come on here pretending like I'm perfect. I don't tell people that I'm a model. I don't tell people that I'm the most intelligent person. I don't tell people that I'm better than everyone. I just tell people that this is who I am. Take me as what I am. And some people are going to love me. Some people are going to hate me. Some people are going to love you. Some people are going to hate you. But what matters is that you are fully standing 10 toes down on who you are. So even as a dancer, I'm dancing in clubs and you would think that I would have like the self-confidence to just be online, but I kind of think social media is a completely different beast when it comes to creating and putting yourself out there, mostly because it's not like you're talking face to face to people and you can see on their face like their reactions to what you're saying. You're kind of throwing yourself out into the abyss and you're letting people judge you and perceive you how they want to judge and perceive you. No matter how much you explain yourself, no matter how well you show up on here, people are going to have their own perception of you. So for the last 4 months, I've been working through my fear of being perceived. I've talked about the fear of being perceived on my TikTok a few times, but I found out that the real fear of being perceived honestly does come from the male gaze, at least in my perspective. For most women, the fear of being perceived comes from the male gaze. I wouldn't say that's the case for men. I don't know if they really have the fear of being perceived. I mean, they probably do if they're like shy or uh, embarrassed of things, whatever. I think for women, especially, the pressures of the beauty standards in society and the pressure to make us be perfect, especially on camera, it's a lot of extra pressure for no reason because I've watched content online for years. I've been, a big YouTube watcher for years, like all the beauty guru girlies. And I never made content like to the extreme that I've been making for the last 4 months because you have to actually like work through your fear of overthinking as well. If you're trying to put out a lot of content really fucking quickly, especially on TikTok, you have to just stop giving a fuck. You have to just press record and you have to just throw it out into the abyss and move on to the next video. And that kind of takes a lot of balls because you're not even allowing yourself to judge yourself. Most of my videos, I don't even like go back and rewatch. I'm sure they're fucking awful. But I do that because I was working through my fear of just not giving a fuck and just putting myself out there. And through this, I gained a lot of followers. And through this, I've also lost a lot of followers. But I've learned a lot about just being myself online. And, these are lessons that I've learned in my own life about being myself. It's a lot easier, I feel like, in person, in real life, to have like maybe one or two people that you know that don't like you, right? But then it's a whole different like beast when you feel like, oh, there's like thousands, hundreds of thousands, whatever people that don't like you. It's a little bit different that way. I've been posting 10 times a day on TikTok for the past 4 months. I already posted 10 times today by the time it's already 1 a.m. I don't know why, but I've just been doing it like really consistently right now. So to me, I'm like, it's all or nothing to find my own voice, to find my own mission on this planet, and to find my own like purpose here. I think a lot of people think that I'm doing this just for money. Everybody wants to make money. So I think we all need to like get a grip of that. Everybody wants to be paid for doing things, especially online. Yes, people create content that they love, which is exactly what I wanted to do, but everybody wants to be paid online. But you're going to be painted as the bad guy if you decide to actually want to be paid for content online. There's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to be paid for your time online. I think everybody deserves a chance to be paid online, especially if you're good at it. When I see creators who are doing really fucking well and they are enjoying what they're creating, and then they're getting these cool ass brand deals that like align with them, I'm like, I'm fucking excited for them because I understand, I could see how good that would feel of you grinding and putting in the hours into a job. And then all of a sudden, if to other people, it seems like it came overnight, but to people that actually like tried to build something online, they know that it has taken a long time. It's taken a lot of mental load. It's taken a lot of spiritual power from you. And the color is changing in my video for some reason, but fuck it, we ball. It is really exhausting to do social media. For some people, I think, can this color change before I just lose my fucking mind? Okay, we're back. But especially if you're a creator online and you're trying to do something that you actually fully care about, I really admire people who go after what they want and actually get what they want in this life, because content is fucking hard. It's not hard in the sense of like labor, but if you do decide to ever go on some really big content creating journey, you're going to find out that it is a 24/7 job on your mind. Like your brain doesn't shut off until you probably get to that point where maybe you have really good engagement. You don't have to post as much. But when you first start creating content, it's absolutely about output. I think on TikTok especially, and also on YouTube. I've been slacking on here. I'm gonna be so honest, but all these apps require you to be consistent. And when you're first starting out, you have to grind. Like you have to post a lot. You have to keep like thinking about ideas. You have to keep improving how you're speaking to the camera. You have to keep working on seeing what's going on in the world and if those things relate to your topics that you want to talk about, because that's like another way that you could do it. You could see what other people are talking about and then you create your own content around it from your own perspective. And on top of doing that, in the last 4 months, I was also finding my fucking voice. So it wasn't just about, figuring out some sort of content strategy. I wanted my content strategy to be me just being myself. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to be perfect. I didn't want to be have everything scripted. I didn't want to just like put myself in this little box of like, oh, I need to sit here and I need to talk about these things and then turn the camera off and post it. I don't want to be that. That's not the type of creator I want to be. I just want to be myself. I want to be my authentic self. I want to turn the camera on. I want to just talk and then post it. And then hopefully it like resonates with somebody. That's kind of how I wanted to show up on here. I remember seeing some sort of chart before. I can't remember where I saw it, but it was basically about being paid to exist. And essentially it's just because like you find your voice and you find your creative flow, and you no longer have to like think about things so like thoroughly, and you just can just be, literally you can just be. There's bigger artists that we can think about who are in that like creative flow state. I'm sure like Beyonce is probably one of them. I mean, she has like a whole fucking team behind her, but it's just like probably like second nature for her because she's in that creative flow state of what she's doing. So essentially she is working, but for her, she is being paid to exist, to be a Beyonce, right? And I think a lot of people can do this, especially if they want to do the content creation thing that I'm doing. I wanted to just simply find my fucking voice and to find my own like confidence, to find my own mission on here. And I've been doing that for the last like 4 months. And oh my God, it's been an emotional roller coaster to say the fucking least. There's been really great wins. I made really great milestones on my TikTok. And now there's a downfall of sorts, and that's okay because my mission isn't really about the numbers. My goal is to be a creative person for one, for my own like fulfillment, but also I want to create something for women where I can like help women. I'm thinking something to do with a short film series or a docu series. I'm also thinking something with helping women with their own creative endeavors, or like women who also want to make films, something like that. I don't have like the logistics and everything entirely together because mostly for the last 4 months, I've just been trying to find my voice online. But my bigger mission isn't just about me, it's about creating something with other women as well. And I'm seeing it a little bit. I don't know entirely what we're going to do or what I'm going to do, but I made a Patreon. I've been grinding on TikTok still. And this whole time, I've just been like finding my voice and who I fucking am. I don't think I would have been talking on my YouTube channel like this maybe like 4 months ago, honestly. Like compared to my other videos, I would have like stopped talking. I would have been really nervous. But I'm at that point now where I just want to talk and be myself. And if people like it, if people don't like it, that's totally fucking fine. I just want to be myself and create. Create for myself for my own fulfillment and create to inspire others to do the same, especially women. I think that's the biggest thing that I really want to inspire women. Whatever they take away from my content, whether it's me telling the truth about who men are, whether it's me saying that you should stop dating and you should focus on yourself and work on your career and your dreams. But I think the big overarching theme of my content, in my opinion, is me finding my fucking voice and finding myself, whether people fucking like me, whether people fucking hate me, whether people come and send like hate brigades or create like smear campaigns about me. Regardless of all of that, I have finally found myself and I can show up online as myself, and I know people aren't going to like me. But the point is I needed to like myself. And that's like my biggest fucking accomplishment with this is that I now appreciate myself. I like myself. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be like fucking amazing, but I'm like, this is fucking me. If you don't like me, I totally understand. I don't expect everyone to like me. I never expected everyone to like me, but I hoped that I would at least like myself. I would find myself and I would find a few people that could fucking relate to me. And if it's not all the followers that I've gained on TikTok, and if I lose half or three-fourths of them, regardless, I'm so fucking happy that I found my own fucking voice. I think coming online and sharing your own story is like the most important thing that you can do, but I know that it's very daunting and very fucking scary because being online for one is very scary. You're going to be judged. You are going to be judged. And then on top of that, if you're going to try to open up and share your story, you're going to probably like be judged, or you're going to think you're going to be judged. I think more often than not, if you come online, your authentic self, people can really see it. And if you share authentic stories, people can understand it because all of us as human beings, we are all very fucking similar. We're not all like fucking unique, okay? Someone is going through the same things that I'm probably going through all the way across the globe, and it's probably the same exact situation with whatever you're going through. So if you feel like your story is, scary to share or it's not unique enough, I kind of just want to say that if you ever decide to get online and start sharing your story, being yourself, trying to connect with people that are just like you, I'm going to tell you right now, I promise you will connect with people that will just love you for you and that you will also help by validating their own experiences, because there's been creators that I've watched that have also helped me kind of validate my own experiences and my own thoughts. And along the way, I've like found my own voice and now I'm able to share my own experiences and my own thoughts. I haven't opened up entirely online about my story because I'm not here to trauma dump on people, right? I've been here to try to find my voice and to find my mission. And I think along this way, it's going to keep growing and it's going to keep changing because I'm a human being. I'm supposed to just keep evolving. My message probably will change and my message will evolve and I will go down different paths and then I might circle back. But what I want to do is I just want to create freely. I don't want to overthink. I just want to post. I want to put it out there. And I want to teach other women, especially, to try to do this as well, because there's other women out there who need to hear that they are not alone in their story. And this kind of ties into the docuseries idea that I have, is kind of like a letters to my younger self. I don't know if that's entirely the name, but essentially I want to help women share their stories and then share them online in like a docu-series style format where women can watch it and then feel like validated with their own experiences, because like I'm saying, all women don't want to be online creating. A lot of people mostly are consumers of content and consumers of media. That's the majority. The majority are not creators. So I think as creators, we have also this like really cool thing that we can do where we can help connect people with our stories and help validate people and not just like talk at people, kind of like talk with people, like it's a conversation. This is where I wanted to get. I wanted to get to this point where I am not afraid to be myself, whether people like me or not, whether people like me or not for religious or political reasons, whether people like me or not for my job, right? I've been very open about what I do for work, whether people don't like me, like based on what I fucking look like, right? I wanted to come on here and just show people who I am, and people are going to love it or they're going to fucking hate it. And I want to say that I understand. I never want to force anyone to like me. I'm not the type of person that watches content that I don't like personally. I get it, everyone's different, but if I don't like people, I just scroll. I don't watch it. I mind my business and then I go on to like the next thing or I just go create myself. But I do understand that everyone's allowed to have their own opinions about me. Everyone doesn't need to like me. Everyone doesn't need to like you. And that's kind of the point that I want to share. And the message I need to get across here is that you have to just try to find yourself and try to express yourself in the most authentic way. Because I really do think that you being authentic is probably like the world's biggest threat because you've decided to not put yourself in a box and you've decided to not make yourself smaller and more digestible. I think, especially for like the male gaze and for beauty standards, and not even just for men looking at you, it's also like how women perceive you. As long as you fully accept who you are and as long as you fully understand who you are, so nothing that people say will ever get to you because you know exactly who you are. You know exactly how you were showing up on here. And I think it's a little bit different if you were to show up on here like pretending to be something you're not and then people start picking you apart. Maybe that'll make you feel better because you're like, oh, they're not actually picking me apart for something I created. But um as long as you fully understand who you are and as long as you fully accept who you are, I think that is like the most important thing. Whether you decide to make content or not, whether you decide to, get on the internet or TikTok or YouTube or not, or write blogs, whatever you decide to do, or if you don't decide to do this at all, in your own life, as long as you remain completely authentic to yourself and you allow yourself to grow and evolve and change and try different things, move different directions, then I think you're living a life that actually is truly fulfilling for yourself. My name's the Flawed Villain. A lot of people hate me right now, and that's okay. I can't really convince people to not hate me. I think a lot of people still love me and understand me for who I am, and if they decide to change their mind as well, that's okay because I have finally found like who I am online. I have finally found my voice online and I don't think anyone can fucking take that at this point. Like, I'm never leaving here. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep creating more. I'm going to keep showing up more. I'm going to keep flooding the feeds. I'm going to keep fine tuning my message. I'm going to keep creating because I really do want to make this docuseries. I think that'd be the most fulfilling thing for me to do. And then if that turns into something even bigger, that'd be super exciting. Or if I can, work on a bigger project with other women who are doing like short film docuseries type things, like that'd be fucking cool. But I see a way bigger picture here than like what I'm simply doing on social media. I think step one was me just finding myself online, finding my voice online, finding my authenticity online. So yeah, um I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Little rub. Also, maybe I'll just throw this in here too. The Artist Way journal. Honestly, I think that really helped me find my voice. Because for the first maybe like 2.5 months, 3 months, I think, I was journaling in the Artist Way journal every single day, 3 pages a day. And I think that really helped me find my voice online because I woke up and I put all my shit onto that paper every single morning for 12 weeks. I was just like, and I wasn't doing like the book method. I was doing the pages method, the 3 morning pages method, because I kind of just wanted to like not overthink. I wanted to just like let it all flow out. And every morning doing that really just got me fucking going and had me excited to create and like use my voice. So if y'all haven't checked that out yet, I'm gonna keep talking about it. A lot of people talk about the Artist Way. I think Dochi talked about it. I think maybe some other people, maybe other artists, but that journal also helped me get sober 4 years ago. That journal has helped me find my voice online. So I'm a big shout outs to the fucking Artist Way journal, honestly. Love me or hate me. Hopefully this message resonates. Paint me as the bad guy. I'm truly not that bad, but I'm also not perfect. So leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell. I will be back on here. I'm not going anywhere. No matter what. I'm not shutting up anymore. I'm going to keep creating. So stay tuned.